champion like Annie, that Palafox is going to have his dancing shoes on. He's going to have to also have good comms with the rest of the team. And they're going to have to do their... We've had a lot of pretty heavy trading. Still flashes are available bot though, so...
Big damage, and now Paranoia comes out. They're looking at Jan. He has the flash and the barrier, and in comes a Grand Starfall. Anytime you go for it, the Pantheon can answer, and now they turn back onto XU. Flash away from the Nocturne, kicked into the wall. First blood to Jose Deodo.
Nice flash kick here from CoreJJ.
Heavily focused on the spot side. We highlighted the 3 misses, and now it's Team Liquid's time. Grand Starfall under the turret, TP defensively. FBI taking damage from Jan, who's taking up the turret. Jose Deodo's all alone now, will get one. But Photon TP's in and looks for the turn onto CoreJJ. Meanwhile, Jose Deodo still healthy. Core will be sacrificed. Aqua Prison lands onto Jose Deodo, who's now trying to take Photon as his escape path. Throws up the Aegis Assault, but Photon gets on the other side. A double kill to Photon.
Photon's like, okay, fine. I can't get these kills to actually, commit onto the more. And Photon was so ready for it. He immediately starts channeling the teleport, so good reaction, good comms here ahead of time too for Dig. They're probably like, hey, these guys are itching to dive us.
Top gap.
Picked up the double kill earlier on, but still 2-2 in the score count. Has some more trades in the mid lane here. Magically healed up, but actually the Paranoia comes in from XU, diving onto Jan. The fear lands, but now he's under turret. The equalizer roasting down Jan, and it is enough to kill him. Dignitas find another.
They're able to get enough damage this time. Again, another Photon move, another kill for Dignitas. Good equalizer from him. And with the last little bit of damage from FBI too, they're able to collect off of it. Actually, you get a flash just with a Q.
Yeah, Morgan channeling that one up, and FBI just positioning incorrectly. Now Quid looking for a flank here, goes between World, trying to get back to the safety of his team. As the Nami ultimate will land onto multiple members. Photon chasing down Quid, still no cooldowns available, and Photon on a rampage! Swing batter. Photon steps up to the plate and knocks him down.
Quid made himself dizzy in that one and went back to the wrong side. Dig.
They're looking for a re-engage right now. Flash forward from Morgan lands one stun onto FBI, but the team's already given up on the play. So unstoppable onslaught away. Now equalizer onto CoreJJ. Team Liquid support. The Leandri's burning, but he is gonna live it. Photon not quite in range to get that follow-up damage. Dignitas asserting their position on Summoner's Rift.
Very nice for them. Dragon number 2. This is actually quite...
I could have killed everyone there.
Hits in these fights.
Paranoia again as we're actually jumping in onto Quid between worlds, trying to get away, but the tether continues, and Palafox.
The danger zone. Second one is just a good move from Palafox, flanks him, and now...
Another Paranoia mid lane and another tether landing, but again, Jan gets back to safety. CoreJJ has to flash, Photon TP's in as Dignitas full send onto this play. Quid throws out between worlds and another re-engage from Morgan. FBI gets the kill onto Quid, and Team Liquid cannot back up their Scion. He gets one, can he get out? The fear back into the damage of Dignitas, and FBI can roast him down. Kill credit to XU. Dignitas find out 2-for-1 in the mid lane.
Woo, they're getting some objectives now too. They get a tower for themselves, Kangas. Dignitas have been so good, even with Jan and CoreJJ kiting back and trying to heal and evade a lot of the CC. Show your faces.
You don't have to hide anymore. As now the unstoppable onslaught into the mid lane. Paranoia answered. It's again all on the Photon, and they will take him down. Another shutdown as Jan will not be traded. Dignitas cannot find an answer.
We'll get surprised by this Scion movement over here. The flank from Morgan.
Nice rockets from FBI trying to get some chunk down. Is now the dive from Team Liquid. Sidestep by FBI. The unstoppable onslaught is not going to land on its target. Morgan will get the turret, but he'll trade his life for the cause as Jan jumps away from the equalizer. Photon to use it. Instead, Dignitas are still chunking through this Scion health bar. Team Liquid have now retaken the river. XU stands alone, and he'll watch as the Dragon goes down. Team Liquid.
XU down here by Dragon. He can't burn through it or anything. Cork gives the kickback.
Back to live, another Paranoia and an equalizer used. Paranoia will go in onto Quid. Goes between worlds, but the fear is too much. He just can't get across. And FBI will get the kill with an auto. Jan, meanwhile, chunked down by Palafox. Flashing forward for the Q, not enough damage for the kill. Jose Deodo has to flash away as Dignitas are winning the fight in the jungle. Chasing Team Liquid's jungler away into the top half. He's got the GA. but he's not going to want to lose that here. He'll take the blast coming away. Dignitas, if they can get that, that is a huge cooldown for him. He's fine right now. Didn't even have to go for the reset. Team Liquid are now approaching. They have Grand Starfall. They have Flash on Pantheon. They have an angle in. Dignitas is starting up the Dragon. It's under half health. Paranoia to turn the lights off. Palafox on the flank right now. He's focused, but even he might just get away as he flashes over the wall. Morgan flashes to look for the kill and doesn't even have it. Palafox gets it. Morgan surely will trade in the zombie form. Jose Deodo has a flank right now, looking to delay the retreat of Dignitas, but they just turn back around with Exu on the flank. Guardian Angel available. He'll give it up to get the rest of the team out. Dignitas get the Dragon Soul, will lose a few members, but they got the objective.
All right, what else here? What a scramble in the end. Are they going to try and force on Baron or something? I mean, no Guardian Angel and no jungler for a long time here for Dignitas. Team Liquid, they do have a little bit of sustain. Let's see. All right, they're going to start it up. Quid's ulti coming back in 7 seconds as well, and now he is 16. So there's real threat, and with FBI bottom, they've got it. Baron acquired, even though Dragon Soul was picked up by Dignitas Kangas, making this one real interesting.
We got a close game, everybody. Baron plus the gold lead. That's 2.6K in Team Liquid's pocket. Two turrets at the same time. If they can get both of these, it's a lot more gold in their pocket. And if they almost kill FBI, also feels pretty good. Jan just walking up, earning that Lucian card there, showing what the 4.5 item Lucian can do.
Big damage from Team Liquid. They're gonna get so much money off of this. Already the Baron power play.
5 item Lucian, actually. Yeah, Jan is online right now. 3.6K individual lead right now, I'll say because of the gold, but Dragon Soul kind of neutralizes that. So this basically is an even game as Paranoia will be used. Everybody onto Quid. He has the stasis, so Seeker's Arm Guard used. Equalizer to delay the rest of Team Liquid. FBI on a killing spree. Dignitas find their man. Now with a 5v4 flash from Palafox. Aqua Prison onto 2, but Team Liquid absorb it all! Double kill to Jan regardless, and Team Liquid find magic in the 4v5. They absorb the re-engage of Dignitas and turn it right back on their heads. Flashback from XU. Grand Starfall from Jose Deodo. He's looking to chase, and XU does not want to lose his GA this time around. Jose Deodo, the chase will continue. Can he find him?
Well, all right, we got the hide and seek continues, but the big takeaway there from that fight, they got a Tibbers into Aqua Prison on 2 Kangas, but guess who was not one of those 2? Jan.
Yep.
Jan was not one of those 2. He was not locked down. And he uses Invis, he uses his stasis as well. Quid is down, they think, great, look for us. Guess what? Let's destroy them. But Jan, top side of your screen, you see him up there isolated. Palafox was stunned onto 2, and then Jan just blasting over here with the damage onto Ignar, and with Morgan and Jose, both very healthy and safe as a front line. Jose with the GA, and then Morgan just being silent so tanky. That's plenty. That's plenty for them to win the team fight.
Coach Swiffer,
he's going through it, man.
Unimpressed.
He's going through it this game because Dig did so much to give him hope in this game. And there still is hope, but less than before that.
Less now. Elder Dragon picked up by Team Liquid. Baron's up in 20 seconds. So let's see if they're going to go for the push and try and find a fight to close it out. Elder Dragon, it's a long time to waste to just use it to get the Baron, but it looks like Team Liquid are setting up for that.
And the positioning is something I just want to hammer on so much for Jan and Core JJ, because we said at the very beginning of this game, what is most critical when you have Melio games? It's positioning away from your carries, but close enough that you will be able to help them, but you won't get caught in it as well. And you make them make the choice, and good positioning there, like isolating Jan from Core JJ. He was off by himself, and he was in position to do damage, so even though they got the engagement on the other side, it was all well. And because of that fight, we don't have to go too much over all of the rewards for that fight. That fight was the critical part, but having the Elder off of that, having the Baron off of that, that's a recipe for success, Kangas.
And now Team Liquid can look for the Siege. They have their second Baron. They have the Elder Dragon buff on top of it, at least for another minute here. Dignitas are going to have to mount a Nexus defense with these 2 turrets. Team Liquid still walking in just this one wave. It is 5 champions clumped together. They're not looking to split. They're not looking to siege multiple lanes. They're looking to end this right here, right now with the Elder Dragon. As Jan getting chunked out slightly, Quid jumping in. Across the Veil, Photon throws down the Equalizer onto the wave as the lights go out. Paranoia using huge chunk onto Morgan. XU will go in and immediately back off. They're just delaying the timer. If you can wait out the Elder Dragon, you can find a much better fight.
Yeah, definitely, but TL, they're just going to keep on pushing forward with the Baron, with the Elder.
Oh, Jan! Massive damage on the Pal Fox right there. A couple autos out the Grand Star, fall straight into the Aqua Prison, but it's mistimed. Jose Dioto throws up the shield, and Team Liquid rip apart Dignitas in their base. Double kill to Jan, as the Nexus will come next, making a triple kill, and a game one is setting it up. I'm planting the seeds in case it grows into something.
True.
Yeah.
We don't have to, harvest that plant, or that plant might not even grow.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Headbutt's
on
really
the
good
side right now. Flash engage from Ignar. Flash answer by both Core JJ and Jan. Team Liquid's bot lane not interested in getting caught there, but now they don't have the flashes, and in comes XU, has the Crescent Guard, but not able to get on the right side. Instead, he'll just flash in onto Jan, taking up the turret. First blood to FBI.
So nicely done. And
our next timer here for Quid.
Yep.
Have the flash advantage, have the Azir ultimate, but his team was helping him out, As Monte said, it was no fair. It's not been a nice
We actually see Morgan alone in the top lane right now. His jungler's taking the grubs, and XU with the audacious charge. Morgan's trying to run away. Teleport in from Ignar. Morgan getting hunted in the top lane, while Quid getting in some trouble in the mid lane. Rooted up, but will survive. Top kill picked up by Photon.
Some signature Ignar nicely done. Yeah, jungler attention and support attention helped out with volatile matchups.
Man,
Exactly.
Dignitas are playing great right now. I like this ripper game.
Fantastic start, 2-0, a small gold lead as the dredge line will land here in the mid lane onto Pal Fox, followed up with the ultimate, and Core JJ just autos him down. Man. That is not a true 1v1. Ultimate's traded for one. Jose Dioto still has the Aatrox ultimate. Hasn't used that one yet, as FBI is going to start hitting this wave next, and neither team will actually start the Dragon. As I say that, though, Jose Dioto does actually start that one up. In comes Quid from the mid lane. He gets there faster than Palafox, and Core JJ and Jan are still holding the approach. So let's see if Dignitas actually want to go for this. Hex Flash charge by Ignar. Not going to commit immediately. And there we go. Dragon just picked up. Flash from Quid. Ember's Divide on the Palafox. How about an objective and a kill? Jan gets that one as the dredge line. Just the tip landing on XU. Trying to get back to safety. Ignar helping his jungler get out of there as Jose Dioto and Core JJ will continue the chase onto FBI, who backs off now. Last Embrace lands, but Core JJ is just fine. Team Liquid find the objective and a kill.
They get the bonus treat afterwards. Quid uses hit. Wait a second, it hits the
another W. These last embraces just cannot miss. FBI with the kill on a Jan, and XU was still in the neighborhood. Core JJ will fall as well. Give a double to the Senna. FBI showing up huge. Objective, and it looks like Team Liquid will spot it and then back away. They could run straight to the Dragon if they want and attempt to their second, but Quid will get that
as a win condition for Azir. So honestly, I would give this round to Team Liquid, and it's reflected in the gold lead now.
And a second Dragon.
Him against 3 Team Liquid members.
This is crazy. He's going to try and hit this wave again as Jose Dioto will just go straight in under the turret. The Dawning Shadow for the shield. Ignar for the lockdown, trying to turn something back. Jose Dioto flashes to safety with the World Ender, but now the rest of Dignitas see blood in the water and a shutdown to XU. First kill of the game, punishing Team Liquid's die.
Arena attendance or
you
not.
can pull it off.
Should I bring the mullet back? I used to be rocking one.
I think you could pull it off.
I'll do one if you do one.
Oh, do I have time?
And if Kangas does one.
You know what? I'm down. I'll do it if Kobe does it.
All right, done deal. We're
all
all
right.
in.
We're going to have some mullets.
Mullets for everyone.
At the Mullet Arena. 30 seconds until that one's on the Rift. And they're clearing out some of the vision, but there's a lot of deep flanking wards available for Dignitas if they want to send Photon for a TP flank.
This is it, Photon. Show us something.
This is how you...
Poking him with a stick. Let's see it. He's going for the TP right now behind the Dragon Pit, but it's Dignitas already getting engaged on. Quid throws out the Emperor's Divide, pushing back Ignar, but there's the flank from Photon! He got onto Quid, and a shutdown to Palafox. Dignitas, a double kill to the mid laner as they smash Team Liquid at the Dragon fight. 3 kills to Dig, a rampage to FBI, and Team Liquid have 2 members left to try and catch these waves. That Dragon belongs to Dig.
Photon shows you something right
He
there.
showed it.
Ask and you shall receive. Then he teleports out with his 2-item power spike. He arrives with the big shield right after Quid had already used his ult for disengage. So he says, thank you. I now have your ult. I'll get you and your flash too.
That's exactly what we wanted to see out of Photon. Nice. We waited 21 minutes
stuff,
for that.
but we're back to live here, and Team Liquid are contesting out the Baron, but Morgan, heavily chunked down, has to take the blast gun to safety. No one's fallen on either side, but Dignitas can keep chasing down this Gnar. About to hit Mega. FBI with the Q auto, W for the root, and he's gonna have the damage. Unstoppable on the Senna.
Yeah, he's dodging everything too. So much move speed with the Swifty boots as well. Mid tower, you know, in the efforts while they're chasing him down though. But Quid tried to flash, so no flash on the Azir either. It takes away so many options.
He's got the rocket belt as, ooh, it's actually Photon getting engaged on right now. Chain CC from Jose Dioto and Morgan. Jose Dioto with the kill, and now the flash Reg line sidestep to carry that shockwave from Palafox, but it's not going to be through the mid lane. They're going to reposition around by their red buff. The Baron's bursting down. 3,000, close to 2K. Ignar goes into there as Exu looks for the steal, but it's Quid that secures it, as now damage turned back onto the support. CoreJJ goes down, Exu knocked into the wall. Morgan will find the kill, but FBI is peppering him down with the damage, and Palafox on the killing spree. Kills traded up for Dignitas, but the Baron for Team Liquid. Getting the Baron's a consolation prize.
Well, how Baron did we get? I was smurfing. What the fuck?
If the Vision game actually results in a big meaningful play again for them, because currently they have Morgan himself split pushing, and Morgan is getting more work done. So yeah, he had the sweeper play for the last one to find the pick, and the split push here with Baron does find value.
Yep, Team Liquid just leveraging their early advantages they got, which is the 2 dragons. So they trade the top tier 2 for Dignitas' second dragon. Nice play.
And another plate there in the mid lane as Quid will get out with a little shuffle. Looks like almost one final play, but nope, it is still available to pick up from an auto on Team Liquid. So overall, that is a positive Red Bull Baron power play. 200.
Yeah, technically positive.
On a technicality.
There you go.
We
Big,
get by. Yeah.
Humongous Baron power play.
It's a plus sign in front of the numbers.
It certainly is. So checking in on FBI's Senna here. He is at his 4 items, excuse me, and they're actually going for an engage. As
the shockwave from Exu onto Quid, he's able to shuffle away, but the Donnie Shadow damage is there, and Quid just cannot escape. Wind becomes lightning, kill to Exu as CoreJJ tries to escape with his team, but is delayed. Dignitas find 2 in the bot lane.
Oh my goodness. Exu got in that side brush, and Exu plus FBI jumping on Quid again. Dignitas, this whole series, Kangas, they've had significant good plays, lots of positive things to say. Really looking for them to actually finish out a game here, though, and push us to a game number 3 and make it all work.
He's getting there, but he's not even at 3 items. You're talking, DeMonte, about like the 4-item spike. Well, guess who's already there? 4 items on FBI. So this is heavily in favor of Dignitas in terms of just
and
the
they
item.
actually finished this one out.
Speaking of stacks, I want to know where FBI is right now on the Senna, because he's been farming up these souls throughout the game, as the chains will land here onto CoreJJ. He's able to flash away, dodge out on the Emperor's Divide. Team Liquid drop the Azir turret and still have their defenses, as now the re-engage from Ignar straight in onto Quid, and he's going to go down! Photon with the kill credit, and Dignitas find their pick.
All series long, Dignitas putting pressure on Quid, both games. Even though they don't win the first one, they're setting up to win the second one, because that should be Baron.
Morgan keeps pushing in on the bottom side, will get a turret there, but Dignitas, with that 1 kill, turn it into their own Baron. They still have the gold lead. And a Baron at 32 minutes here. Dragon's up as well, so they actually won't be able to take that one. Team Liquid are already on that Dragon. It feels good for Dignitas to get the dopamine of the gold, but I actually kind of like that Team Liquid was still able to get a turret and now put themselves at Dragon Soul point, but a TP in from Ignar. Can he delay the resets? He's going to look for the headbutt onto Jose Dioto as Palafox is coming in. Flash from the Aatrox. 3 cannon wave here in the bottom lane.
So they sent Photon back to go catch the wave on top side. He does have teleport, so it's not a big deal. Morgan is quickly expiring back to Mininar and is completing his recall, so easy siege there for Dig. They complete one of the towers and bump their Baron power play up as Photon was able to catch the wave no problem up on top side, and now is going to walk down to mid for the 4-1 split push.
Yeah, that's a bigger Baron power play number right there. 2K as the siege will continue with 4 cannon minions hitting this turret. XU pulled back by Aatrox there, but Dignitas just keeping their cannons alive, pushing out the wave, and Photon, meanwhile, is sieging on the tier 2 in the mid lane.
Yep, 4-1 split push going to do its work. They're going to get another secondary tower. So continue to pump those gold numbers up.
Yep, to 3K.
Keep up the pressure, keep up the siege here. Senna so effective in these scenarios. Can they do it? I mean, we do have a little discrepancy of the Guardian Angel where XU is not going for Guardian Angel on the Xin, but they do have one available on Aatrox if they want to try and like just fully send here, but...
Yeah, I think that they can just walk up. Morgan's going to expire, yet now he's mini Gnar, and Photon stole the Gnar ultimate. Now they're going to look for the dive here. The chains land, but pull back onto Ignar. He says, fine, I'll go for the engages. XU followed up with a Crescent Guard. Jose Deodo goes into the GA as now Photon finds the engage onto Morgan. Stasis used by him, but that's Palafox down. Dignitas got to keep FBI alive. They'll trade back onto Jose Deodo. They'll trade back from Team Liquid onto Ignar. XU's trying to get onto the back line, but he just doesn't have enough damage right now. But Core JJ will fall. The 2 carries left alive as Morgan will TP back in with the shield. FBI and XU knocking him up. TP back in from Dignitas. Photon's rejoining. Morgan's in trouble. Has to flash back to the turrets. Mega Gnar coming up, but Team Liquid hold.
They changed the corruption, allowing them to get the kill on the Orianna. You get the
critical mass. As Team Liquid push the wave and are now looking to approach through the river, but the dragon is secured. Team Liquid are just stopping Dignitas from being able to get to that wave.
Again, TL staying all outside of the base, though. The super minion pressure is building up, so it's a triple stack super minion. They have to go respond to it now, so they're going to send Quid down there. The Azir has teleport. They're thinking, you know what? Azir can just clear these out, no problem, and teleport in. Hopefully the delay on arrival is not going to be super meaningful. They even sent Core JJ back too, so Dignitas full priority over this Baron.
And it looks like Team Liquid will have to approach a dark jungle. No wards placed down from them to spot this out, so they just got to guess it's happening. They'll start walking in. Jose Deodo does not have the Guardian Angel anymore. Throws up the chains onto Ignar, who's able to sidestep away from them, and XU just keeping Jose Deodo out of the pit right now. Morgan's looking over the wall, has the Mega Gnar available. The Baron is secured as now Jose Deodo jumps onto XU, making space for Jan right now to try and throw out the damage on the Varus, and XU keeping alive as Morgan did not find the flank he was looking for, but Quid finds the shuffle, dodged by Palafox. XU trying to get to safety now as they pull back FBI, but the Senna damage is real. Palafox with a kill and FBI lives. Team Liquid cannot kill the carries as Palafox pulled back in. Now Jan can look for it. The stasis from Palafox. Jan getting chugged by FBI and Palafox gets another kill. Dignitas are winning the Baron fight. They'll get the objective and the kill.
Dude, XU with a Death Stance and Sundered Sky and Senna healing survives that entire fight. That is crazy. Dignitas, they secure the Baron, and Genghis, they're going to secure the game.
TPing Photon in. He's going to Gnar ult Morgan into the wall. Says thank you for that one. An ace for Dignitas. And we are going to game 3. Dignitas take game 2.
FBI 7-0-13, full build Senna with the QSS in the end. Woo! Dignitas.
Here. Do we see Damonte a big favor on either side when the game gets later? When we scale in to get multiple items, or is it pretty much null?
Man, it's so
Hard
hard
roam
to...
timers, though, can get really annoying.
Charm lands
There's
as the
sick.
Frozen Tomb lands from Palafox. The XP advantage, and even Ignar coming in, flashing under turret for the first blood.
Nice, nice guys, good shit.
That's bottom lane comms when your support is roaming and you see the kill feed pop up, bot lane comms. Oh, good job.
And you saw him hitting his buttons. That's because Core was engaging on him right at that moment as well. He was able to get away. Team Liquid, though, despite losing the first blood, will get the first dragon as they claim this one out of the good timer.
Ignar's got it killed though, bro, so stuck to the scoreboard, okay? I got my roam in. I did the tower dive.
Quickness used, flash onto FBI. The knock-up lands, but the turret helping out. CoreJJ barely lives as the flash feather recall from Jan will pick up. Sandra are doing early on here, but still, you had to burn the ultimate, so Quid will not have availability for that as XU goes for an invade. Jan, no ultimate, no sums, no chance of survival as Ignar will land the Tempered Fate onto CoreJJ. The Cosmic Binding not off cooldown in time, so CoreJJ will...
Objectives on the end of his clears, and you know, they're just playing around bot lane while Dignitas are focusing more on these skirmishes and trying to find the gold when they can.
Man, I'm actually going back right now, and there's and so they have this deep Bard vision and being able to sneakily sin through there.
Yeah.
With the point.
Now we have a dive topside though, as XU's looking for another play here. Photon's tanking up the turret. Shots goes in with the Grim Deliverance and flashes out to safety. XU will take up 2 turret shots, but successful dive. No one falls on Dig.
Nice little play. They're finding the gold around the map when they can, and I love to see it.
Quid's looking for another play here on the FBI right now. Lands the charm, the Tempered Fate to buy time for the AD carry. FBI's immediately quickness stuck, charm down. Jose Deodo with the double kill for Team Liquid.
Dude, both teams are just going after enemy AD carry.
Oh, shit.
Masters are management, basically.
Yeah.
Middle management, producers upper management. Dignitas managing an engage on the Jan right now, but it's actually turned back around to Team Liquid. Go in onto the board. Tempered Fate will land in time. Ignar trying to save his life for a little longer, but will go down. Now XU looks for the kick. Palafox going deep onto Jan, but he's away from the rest of the team. Team Liquid find 2.
You can come up with some sort of flank play here, get Palafox into a strong position, and look for a burst combo. They do have the push on bottom.
Watch for the Tempered Fate. Watch for Team Liquid. They actually get the charm onto XU. Tempered Fate will land, but XU surely falls after this. Morgan with the kill. Team Liquid the first to find the engage, and they take out Dignitas' jungler.
Beautiful play from Team Liquid. They're always at the location first. They're always making the play first, and it feels like there was outnumbers.
Ooh, Palafox almost had the damage to take out Jan. Still had the ultimate available, so Xayah theoretically was fine. But let's see if Palafox wants to look for more. Doesn't have the flash, so I don't think he's going to have the angle. Team Liquid get the kills, and they will now get their 3rd dragon.
Yeah, I mean, the engage is so fast and so good from their side, you know, with the recon, with the R.
As this game as well is very entertaining to watch. So I think it's a double whammy. League of Legends fun. When they're looking for them, they're close.
The thing is, you could say, okay, so we were talking about difference in the AD carries previously, and like the Ezreal side is
enough
kind
to
of
walk up. As Jose Deodo was hovering the area, Ignar spots him out. So the turret picked up by Team Liquid. Now a 2.4K going for a little 1v1 as Team Liquid send multiple members down. Jose Deodo plus the teleport as Photon actually just teleports away, but now Team Liquid engage onto the rest of Dig. Ignar goes down, XU jumps over the wall, and Team Liquid overload the bottom half of the map, and they are cutting off XU's escape path. He'll go for the Dragon's Rage, but in comes Jose Deodo. The flash Q is going to go wide. Charm will land. Jose with the kill and a rampage.
following the comms there. Let's see
Walk away, drag your TPs around, and then are also able to find these picks.
Yeah, they're just very coordinated. All 5 of them, they feel like they're making the same decision.
10 seconds on this dragon now as Dignitas will have to find a way to get in. XU has now spawned 2 items picked up as Photon's in the pit. Has to Grim Deliverance away. No ultimate on the Zahen for the fight. Dignitas have XU on the flank. Might have to just look for a steal attempt right now as Team Liquid are going to push him away. The charm will go wide. Quid not landing that onto XU, but the rest of Dignitas trying to find a way into the Dragon. Morgan on a flank right now on the Renekton. Engage from CoreJJ, lands in onto the carry. Tempered Fate will buy some time, but it's Palafox and FBI locked down. Jan with the first kill. Palafox positioning to try and get back into the pit and turn the play, but XU's health bar is too low. A double kill to Jan, make it a triple. Team Liquid will crush the Dragon Soul fight and get themselves an objective. Even Photon's got to flash away to the turret, and Team Liquid land a massive team fight win.
Dude, you notice how CoreJJ backs up for like 2 screens on Recon to hide his ult activation, and he ults, and then he E's, and they go salvage. Too little, too late.
Yeah.
The damage has been done. They got the initiation.
And Palafox gets big damage done on the tail end of that, but it's just not even close to enough. He was trying to utilize that gold.
While he's making a super play, the enemies to make a super bad. You know, they have to like.
What's the opposite of a super play?
They have to fumble. They have to
pooper
fumble.
play?
They got to fumble some of their buttons. wow that's occurring for it to be able to go off. Because, like, his targets are not good either, and it has to be like, oh my god, you know, perfect, like, Bard ultimate, and
they're looking for
perfect
these
one.
desperation engages at this point. He'll flash Magical Journey, but Team Liquid will just continue the chase, and that's Ignar down. XU does find a kick there onto Morgan, but the Renekton is just too tanky, and Palafox cannot follow up with enough damage. XU will go down, Palafox goes down, and Team Liquid continue the forward momentum. Photon the last to fall, but that's an ace for Team Liquid.
So I don't know about you guys, I'm still, even though there are a lot of good TL performers, I'm still leaning towards the bottom lane for this game.
Yep. I think Jan has had a fantastic performance between the Lucian and the Xayah. We gave him the gun card. He's got the feather card now as well. Core JJ setting up a lot of these plays. And Deathless on the Rakan plus Jose Dioto's J4. Team Liquid, they played a calm and collected game number 3. And the Scrim Bucks are showing up on stage. GG, Team Liquid take the series 2-1.
Core JJ, I think, is pretty